What's up? And today we're finally starting off List Week 2018. And by the way, that is not food. That is indeed a piece of edible wax, so that my braces will not scratch my gum. Oh fuck. Speaking of bad things, let's talk about the two of the most useless lists of the year. Um, but useless, even though it's useless, it's still worthwhile talking about, and that is my worst 10 worst days of 2018, and also my 10 best days of 2018. I can't properly speak. Ouch. Oh my gosh, my mouth. But anyway, let's start off with the bad. We have the honorable mentions. October 15th is a Sunday. I wanted to film a review in my own apartment, but all my brother's friends went inside the apartment, and I can't even film the video. And they also, as I recall, they also ate up my Cuber Donus candy, brought all the way from Belgium to Hong Kong, and they ate it. And they also drank. Yeah, my brother also drank uh, my drink as well, and I was pretty not too happy about it. And we also have October 17th. Um, yeah, I wasn't too happy at the end of October. I'm not too happy. I'm not in a great mood. And October 17th is a really messy day. At night when I was about to sleep, I don't know, I forgot why, but I was just really in a bad mood, and I was like in a hurry because it was like 1:30 a.m. in the morning, and I have to go to school. So I had to wake up 6:30 a.m. So I was running out of time hardcore. And I'm wearing braces, and one of the things alongside wearing braces is rubber bands. So if you're wearing braces, sometimes the dentist will also tell you to wear rubber bands inside your mouth. Yeah, that sucks. So I was wearing my rubber band right over here, and I kept on trying to pull it up. The rubber band must connect the lower jaw with the top jaw, right? And I just couldn't. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I was just so clumsy, and I I got mad, I got pissed, and I just yanked the rubber band, and it slipped, so it hit my mouth, and my mouth was bleeding because of that. So that was awesome. Yay! Now let's get to the top 10 worst days of 2018. Yeah, let's be honest here. 2018 is not the worst year of my life. I feel like the good days and the bad days of 2018 are very well balanced together, to be honest. I'm actually kind of surprised that 2018 isn't all that bad. Isn't as bad as 2017 or hell, 2016. Easily the worst year of my entire life so far, because, I don't know, my top two worst days in my life are also in 2016, including losing friends in the most dramatic and painful way ever, and also having my phone die stage by stage, and losing all my photos, my messages, and it was such a painful year. 2016. Oh man, the only good thing about 2016 is the USA trip where I went to LA, California. That was pretty awesome. But other than that, 2016 sucks ass. And 2017 is a little better, but still, I'm not a huge fan. And then we have 2018, which is actually not all that bad, even though January of 2018 still kinda sucks. Number 10 would be November 26th. And yeah, that is a very, very messy day. When I woke up, I was about to eat breakfast, and I I eat breakfast before I change pajamas. So okay, I don't know if you guys do that in the USA, but when I wake up, I brush my teeth, I eat breakfast, then I change. And I think in the USA, you change, you eat breakfast, and then you brush your teeth, or you change afterwards. But usually, I would wear my pajamas the whole time, and then I would just put on my school uniform, and I would just go to school. And the breakfast was so bad. It was so disgusting, and it was so messy, and I spilled food onto my pants, and I hated it. And my shoes, my old shoes, they were sort of breaking apart because I had been wearing them for like 4 years now. So my mom or my dad bought me new shoes, which is I'm grateful about that. But they they threw away my old shoes without my permission, so I was really pissed about it. But apparently they didn't throw them away, so whatever. And apparently I didn't have time to finish homework on that day, so yeah, that is pretty bad. And then at number 9, we have March 26th. And I was in a really, really bad mood simply because I was really worried about my physics and biology test. Especially that biology test. I have shown you guys in a school update video, and it's probably the most difficult biology test I've ever done in my life. It's so fucking difficult. Talking about soda, lime, carbon dioxide, photosynthesis, respiration, and it's nightmare. It's a nightmare. And after I went back home, I was just in such a bad mood. I was just so worried. And then at number 8, we have April 12th. And yeah, I was on that day. The only good thing about April 12th is I was really excited about Death Grip's new album, and because they released their track list. But other than that, again, my chemistry test had a very, very, very low score. We don't have grades in here in Hong Kong. I mean, we have grades, but it's not as important as actual score, actual number. And the score is really low. And also, I got a hate comment on YouTube, and I wasn't too happy about that. Some guy saying my analysis was subpar, just like my braces. Yeah, I mean, dude, you have never seen someone wear braces before. But yeah, I sort of defended myself, and that guy replied more respectfully this time and more reasonably. But yeah. At number 7 is December 16th. Oh wow, that is actually yesterday. So okay. So it's yesterday, and yeah, yesterday sucked ass. So first of all, I had, it's the second half of December right now, and I have such a tight schedule. I need to hand in a lot of homework. I need to hand in the biology lab report tomorrow, and I also have Chinese group discussion test tomorrow, and I have a YouTube video every day, and I still have short films and other exams to tend to, and yesterday I just don't have time to do any of those things. I can't film a long review. Like, yeah, in the morning I filmed the movie review, but it's not really, I didn't write a script or anything. It was all impromptu because I was in a hurry, and then I didn't have time to finish homework or just take a rest. And there's this thing. I don't know if you know what it means, but usually when it's winter, it's paper cut time. And don't worry, I don't have a paper cut, but usually your skin, peels off around your nails during winter times because it's really dry. And I got one of those skin peel thing, and I touched the ground, and there was a wool carpet. The ground was basically wool carpet, and my skin and the wool on the carpet sort of, attached to each other. And when I was about to lift my hand up, Ah, man, it fucked up my thumb. I mean, it's not like a huge wound or anything, but man, it sucks. And also, if you haven't noticed, my mouth, it has a sore again, and it sucks, and I have to put wax now so that I can properly speak. And yeah, and I will probably have to wait for another week or so for it to heal. And at night, I was at dinner outside, and I really wanted to go back home because I have a lot of things to tend to, but I just can't because, my mom and her friends. What's this? Number 6. Yep, that's number 6. And that will be October 28th. And again, the last leg of October was a very, yeah, I wasn't in a great mood. It sucks. It really, really sucks. But it was October 28th, which really, really got me in a really bad mood. In the morning when I woke up, I already felt kind of sad. And then when I was brushing my teeth, I accidentally dropped my toothbrush cap into the sink. Okay, so first of all, I have 2 toothbrushes. One is the big one, the normal one, and another one is the really small one to brush the gap between the teeth, because I'm wearing braces, and it's a nuisance. So there's a cap to that toothbrush because it's small, and I had to open up the sink, the filter, and it just dropped into the thing, and I can't retrieve it. And I tried to ask my mom for help, but my mom wouldn't help, so I did it by myself, and my mom got mad, but I was actually kind of proud that I did it by myself. But at the end, I couldn't retrieve the cap, and I was in a bad mood. And then, my mom and my brother left home already to our destination of the day, and so me and my dad went there on our own. And during lunch, I was presented with a dilemma to either watch a movie with my cousin or revise because, hey, the midterm is coming. And the reason why watching a movie with my cousin is so precious because my elder cousin is in the UK, literally, and him going back to Hong Kong is a great thing because I don't have that many people to chat with, to have fun with, and he's one of them. And to be able to hang out with him is such a fun and great thing. And, I was presented with a dilemma, and I really, really wanted to get good grades, but then I really wanted to, see my elder cousin, so I was just in such a dilemma, and it was irritating as fuck. At the end, I decided to watch a movie with him, but apparently it was too late. The tickets were already sold out. And at night when I came back home, I wanted to use the bathroom, but somebody were using it already. So I went downstairs and ran, and then I went back up, and I still couldn't use the bathroom. And then at night, I'm sure I've already made a video about it. There was a fucking cockroach on my bed. And it was literally on my bed sheet. It was on my blanket, and it freaked me out so bad. And not that I've never killed a cockroach before. Right now, in the year, I think I've killed 11. And yeah, I'm keeping a kill count. And I killed it at the end, and I also found a silverfish under my mattress. Oh, fuck. Number 5, January 16th to 18th. And if you haven't been paying attention, January is a very painful month in 2018. And the exam had finally ended on January 16th. But I don't know why, but when I came back home, I was so stressed before. And when I came back home, when all the stress are released, It's like an exothermic reaction where all the stress is being released, and I just teared up. I just teared up, and I was in a really bad mood. I was in an even worse mood on January 18th when I received my exam results, which are absolutely disappointing. Okay, I'm not like in the bottom of the class or anything, but it was still very, very disappointing, and I teared up at school. I cried. Yeah. It seems like I'm childish. And my brother's playing piano right now. Great timing. At number 4, we have May 17th. And, gosh, I made a video about it saying I fucked up because I really, really fucked up. On May 16th, I accidentally lost my sports clothes on a bus for the second time. And I just hated myself so much for it because I've already made that mistake and I've made it once again. I have no idea why. Maybe I had gone insane, but oh my gosh, I suck. And I called the bus company and they said they couldn't find it, and I was in a really bad mood because of that. And then we have before summer, I told my parents, hey, in the summer we're gonna have biology and physics tutorial classes in school, so maybe we can't go to Europe, which is a shame. It's a pity. But my mom told me, hey, apparently there aren't any tutorial classes. So, she booked the tickets to Amsterdam, and then, we planned our Europe trip, and we were gonna travel in Europe for 1 month in summer, and it's gonna be great. And then on that day, it was announced that there are actually biology summer tutorial classes on July 18th to 20th and August 13th to 15th, which occurs exactly right in the period of time when I was traveling in Europe. And that means I am losing 18 precious hours of biology, and I may as well fail. So that was really a really, really devastating thing. Oof. And then number 3 is December 28th. And it was actually 2017, because it was at the end of 2017, it didn't get into the 2017 year-end list, so it's now here. And the reason why this day is so bad is just simply because of the exam stress, okay? And I was in Phuket, Thailand, and it was amazing over there. It's an amazing place. And we stayed at a resort. We didn't do anything all that crazy. Not like I've never been there. And right after the Christmas holiday, there is going to be a final exam, and I was stressed as fuck. And at the same time, it's Christmas holiday, and I checked my phone and all, and I saw all my friends and my classmates, they were going places, attending the teacher's wedding, and they were all having fun hanging out with each other. Meanwhile, I'm stuck alone in Phuket, Thailand, with a bunch of people that I can't talk with. Like, it's all my mom and my dad's friends who are adults, and it's my brother's friends who are all kids who listen to Jake Paul. So I just feel so fucking bad. It just every moment, I just feel kind of sad, kind of drained, kind of fucking hopeless, but not worse than number 2, January 24th. I was sort of struggling on which day is worse, January 24th or September 3rd. And finally, I've made the decision that January 24th is worse because I failed Chinese, and I failed a lot of other papers, and I just hate myself so much. And everyone else were living a happy life, and meanwhile I fuck all these things up. And I follow Natalie and Cedric up to the campus TV room, and then Tyrus came in, and then I just cried. I just teared up, and that is basically the last time I cried at school. It, man, it's just so fucking. It just feels so fucking bad. It was like, I mean, of course, not like no one had ever cried at school before, but I just realized I fucked up so bad. I just couldn't help but, but not worse than number one, September 3rd. I made an entire video about it. Feel free to check it out. But, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. First day of school in 11th grade, and I have only slept for 3.5 hours, so I'm totally in a great shape. And, in the morning, I was, first day, right? I was taking a bus to school, and I didn't get a seat because it was crowded. And then I had stomach ache for some weird ass reason, and it lasted for 9 hours. So my stomach was in pain for 9 hours. And then I got assigned to a locker. It's random, it's by random, and my locker is assigned, and it's in the lowest row, so it's the worst spot for locker, and it sucks. And I did a biology test on that day for the summer tutorial classes, and I didn't even attend the summer tutorial classes. So I'm guessing maybe I fucked the whole test up. But by the way, turns out I didn't fuck it up. It was actually not that bad. Yeah, it's meh, but hey, not bad for a guy who didn't even attend the classes. And then the worst thing happened to me this year. Natalie, I've known her for so long. She had been my friend for such a long time, and yet when I followed Leo and Christopher to her apartment, Leo and Christopher, they could walk into Natalie's house, Natalie's apartment, casually, and Natalie would welcome them, but me, no. I'm always this guy who's inferior than all the other people. I'm always this guy who's being ignored, who's this guy who has no power. I'm always this odd one out. I'm not even that odd. But Natalie kicked me out. Apparently her dog also hates me, and I mean, everyone, Leo and Christopher and Natalie were like, dude, you're not gonna be able to handle this, and if Natalie's dad comes in, you're gonna fucking die. You're gonna get murdered. But we're fucking fine. There was one moment where I was like, if you can go in, I can. But I didn't say it because I thought it's a little too mean. And I don't want to lose friends because I don't have much. I don't have many. So, I also almost got locked out of my own apartment on the same day, and legendary, great day. So yeah, what is your worst day of the year from 1 to 10? How much? Okay, yeah. Okay.